Hey and welcome to the Daily Man United News Show. Let's begin with our daily news. Facundo Pellistri gets another international call-up for Uruguay despite lack of action at Alaves. Manchester United loanee Facundo Pellistri has been given another international call-up for Uruguay. Spanish side Alaves confirmed Pellistri's call on their official website. The winger will represent his country in the June friendly matches against Mexico, USA, and Jamaica. The call will come as a big relief to the 20-year-old after a forgettable few months. In the last 4 months, Pellistri has played just 71 minutes for Alaves across 4 substitute appearances. Alaves have just been relegated from La Liga after finishing bottom. They are on to their third manager of the season, with a recent managerial change failing to change Pellistri's fortunes. For his country, Pellistri has seized his chance, playing an important role in helping Uruguay to seal World Cup qualification, grabbing an assist in a win over Venezuela, and also winning a penalty after earning a positive reception of his debut. He has 3 caps so far. Based on his previous Uruguay performances, Pellistri's call-up is fully deserved, and the upcoming games can help him to secure his spot in his manager's plans for Qatar, irrespective of what happens at club level. Pellistri will at least be fresh for Uruguay's international games before a short break and then linking back up with Manchester United for the pre-season. The winger spoke recently about a desire to impress Erik Ten Hag, although admitted to ESPN South America that he does expect he will probably be sent out on loan again. An extra year at a club which is not battling relegation like Alaves could work, but United have to choose wisely. Strong performances on international duty for Uruguay in June should open up more opportunities for him next season. Newcastle United consider £40 million deal for Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson. Perhaps the most intriguing transfer window of the summer will belong to Newcastle United, who are blessed with funds and a desire to significantly strengthen their squad. Following a season struggling against relegation for the most part, a new start is almost every position is on the table, including goalkeeper. One method of improving that squad may be picking off disconnected talents from the Premier League's higher rollers. Newcastle United continue to remain interested in signing Manchester United goalkeeper Dean Henderson, reputed journalist Fabrizio Romano reports. Dean Henderson would fall into that category, having been capped by England and according to Football 365 would be happy to move away from Manchester United this summer. Henderson performed well for Manchester United during the opening stages of the 2021 season, following 5 different loan spells away from Old Trafford. Despite making 26 appearances last season, Henderson hasn't played in the Premier League this year and has been restricted to the FA Cup and the League Cup, with the exception of 1 Champions League appearance. The quoted figure for the 25-year-old is £40 million, and with his best years ahead of him, Newcastle United may well see that as good value. Martin Dubravka isn't flawless and at 33 might not be Eddie Howe's preference to move forward with. Meanwhile, the Telegraph report that a loan exit would be the likely solution, as the Magpies will need to pay over £30 million in case they pursue a permanent deal. Henderson must be keen for first-team football at this stage of his career, and having given it his best shot at Manchester United, may consider Newcastle a smart move. Manchester United received boost for Ajax Amsterdam starlet Jurrien Timber as defender snubs Bayern Munich move. According to Sky Sports reporter Florian Plettenberg on Twitter, Ajax Amsterdam defender Jurrien Timber has apparently rejected a move to Bayern Munich and could join with incoming new Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag at Old Trafford. Ten Hag is set to join United and take over as the club's permanent boss at the end of the season, replacing Ralf Rangnick at the helm. The 20-year-old's displays at the heart of defense have seen him attract interest from Bayern, but the player could snub the German giants in favor of reuniting with Ten Hag at United ahead of the summer transfer window. It's said that the English club have held talks with the player's management, and the Red Devils are seriously interested in securing his services ahead of the new campaign. It remains to be seen how much it will take for Ajax to part with their starlet. Central defense is an area that needs reinforcement at United, and Ten Hag will be keen to bring along one of his rising stars from Ajax to address this issue. The English side's rear guard has leaked in cheap goals and has failed to hold their own against stronger opposition this season. It remains to be seen if Ten Hag will make an approach for the defender or look elsewhere for a centre-back signing. After all, it's unfair to pin all the hopes on the back of a youngster, and perhaps someone more experienced would be better suited for the role. But if he really wants him at United, surely he would have seen something in him. With Ajax's record of producing talent players over the decades, Timber's potential United move could really benefit us in the long run. Daley Blind admit Manchester United target Antony could leave Ajax. Manchester United are reported to be hoping to sign Ajax winger Antony this summer, with the Brazilian outlet UOL Esport reporting interest from the Red Devils this week. The same report claims Antony is keen to leave the test himself in the Premier League, where he could be reunited with Erik Ten Hag at Manchester United. Ajax are already set to lose Nusayr Mizraoui on a free transfer to Bayern Munich, with Ryan Gravenberch expected to follow him to the German club. Ten Hag's replacement Alfred Schröder could have his work cut out keeping the side together, with ex-Red Devils star Daley Blind admitting Antony could leave Ajax. In an interview reported by Voetbal Premier, former United star Daley Blind admitted Ajax have a tricky task to keep hold of their stars and to stay competitive next season, suggesting Antony could leave. He explains he believes Ajax would cash in on their top stars if the price is right, with a big offer impossible to resist, naming Antony as one of they could lose. The Brazilian is in demand after scoring 12 goals and providing 8 assists this season. Blind himself says he intends to stay, with 1 year remaining on his contract, although he waits to see what his new manager plans for him. In an interview last week with Voetbal International, Ten Hag said he thought Ajax would make 2 or 3 big sales, although said 2 was the optimum number. This would not make it easy for United to land the players they reportedly want to. Gravenberch to Bayern Munich may already count as one of the big transfers. Their exit would make United extremely lucky to land Antony and defender Jurrien Timber, who is reported by the Mirror to be a top defensive target. Blind's comments indicate he believes it could be Haller or Antony, or both, who are sold to raise funds, which would indicate Timber may stay. Marco van Basten advises the new Manchester United boss Erik Ten Hag to sign Chelsea winger Hakim Ziyech. Speaking during Ziggo Sports Rondo show, where incoming new Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag was a guest, Holland legend Marco van Basten has advised him to make Chelsea winger Hakim Ziyech one of his signings at his club. Ziyech played under Ten Hag during their time together at Ajax Amsterdam, where the pair managed to win the domestic double in the 18-19 campaign. They also reached the semi-finals of the Champions League that term, getting knocked out by Tottenham Hotspur in the final minute of the tie. Van Basten urged Ten Hag to reunite with Ziyech at United. The former player felt that the Moroccan forward already plays in England, so will settle in well at Old Trafford. He currently has no starts in Chelsea's last 7 league games, showing how Tuchel has started to overlook him. With Ten Hag planning a squad rebuild at the Theatre of Dreams when he takes over, there may perhaps be a spot in his lineup for Ziyech given their prior relationship. Despite Van Basten advocating for a summer move for Ziyech, Ten Hag avoided the statement and remained coy on a potential transfer. Instead, the 52-year-old said that one needs to work well with the dressing room and the people within the club in order to make the right choices. Despite not giving away too much about a move for Ziyech, the attack is an area that Ten Hag needs to work on when he takes over the team at the end of the season. Ziyech could provide competition for the squad and also prove to be an upgrade on the current crop of options given their form, but it remains to be seen if Chelsea will sell to a direct rival. His performances for Ajax have been excellent under Ten Hag, and if United ever manage to snap him up, the fans will hope that he's able to recreate that form. Erik Ten Hag wants to rebuild Man United's attack with Darwin Nunes. Incoming Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag wants to rebuild the attack with Benfica striker Darwin Nunes, Portuguese outlet Record to report. The Red Devils are planning to sign at least one striker this summer, and it has been suggested that Ten Hag would prefer someone who's more versatile. Nunes perfectly fits that requirement, and Record reports that United, Atletico Madrid and Paris Saint-Germain are the well-positioned clubs to sign him. Benfica are apparently eyeing an early summer sale as they plan to reinforce their squad from the funds gained. They are set to hold out for 100 million euros. Aside from his goals contribution, he has caught the eye with his dribbling and counter-attacking pace. With such attributes, he has also excelled playing from the left wing for the Portuguese giant. Nunes would be an excellent acquisition for United. He's just 22 and could evolve into a key player for the best part of a decade. The big question remains whether United can convince him to join. Atletico and Paris Saint-Germain are also in the mix for Nunes, with the imminent departure of Luis Suarez and Kylian Mbappe. Both clubs can offer Champions League football next term, which United can't. However, United are unlikely to give up on him for just that reason. Erik Ten Hag in daily contact with Barcelona star Frenkie de Jong regarding transfer move. According to Spanish journalist Gerard Romero via Diablos Rojos, incoming new Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag is in constant contact with Barcelona midfielder Frenkie de Jong in order to convince him of a move to Old Trafford. The Holland international made the move to Barcelona from Ajax Amsterdam in 2019 after impressing in the middle of the park for the Dutch side. He was part of a team that won the domestic double in the Netherlands the previous season and also reached the Champions League semi-finals. Ten Hag was his manager back then at Ajax, and now the two could be set for a reunion at Old Trafford ahead of the summer transfer window. The Red Devils are in the market for talented midfielders to reinforce their squad, and the Barca star has been identified as a potential target. The current crop of midfield options at the club has been inconsistent in their performances and unable to hold their ground against stronger opposition. With a number of outgoing players in the summer, the squad will be stretched thin, which makes new signings a priority for the side. Ten Hag is keen to reunite with the 25-year-old, but is having a tough time trying to convince de Jong of a move to United. The manager is said to be calling the Barca star every day, as the player is not keen on leaving the Camp Nou. The Catalan side's head coach Xavi Hernandez has talked about wanting to keep the midfielder beyond the summer. Although de Jong has been a regular in the team under Hernandez, the Red Devils and Barcelona are working on a deal to complete his transfer. De Jong is a player who has a similar role at Barcelona and is a young player who's yet to hit his peak. A reunion with Ten Hag could prove beneficial to the star, helping him reach a whole new level. It remains to be seen if the Dutchman is able to secure de Jong's signature. I will be uploading daily Man United news, so keep your eyes on the channel and don't forget to like and subscribe. I appreciate your support. Peace out.